Hey, what's up? Here's Eugene from LiveWire. Today I'm going to install a 500GB SSD drive into my MPC Live III. I thought you might be interested in how it's done, so let's dive into it. Okay, now we will need 4 things to make this happen. First, we will need an actual SSD drive. I'll take a 500GB SSD Evo drive for this. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver. You'll need the screws that are in the package delivered with MPC. And I'll recommend to take something soft like a towel to put this on. So first, let us disconnect all the cables attached to the MPC. And of course, make sure it's off. Now, put something soft like a towel on your desk to make sure you won't damage your device. So here's the back side, and we have 4 screws here that we are now going to unscrew with our Phillips screwdriver. Make sure not to lose your screws. Now simply remove the back plate. Should be easy. There's our SATA connection. Now we'll have to mount our SSD on the back of the plate. We will use the 4 screws that are delivered with the MPC. Now align the back plate on the screw holes. And right, now the SSD should be sitting tight on the plate. Now let's connect the SATA adapter to our SSD drive. Alright, it's in. And now let's install the plate back. Now the cables here are showing some resistance. So you're going to be careful and gently pull them to the side. And then push firmly, but not too excessively. So I gotta be careful with this one. Now we put it in. Now we're screwing our back plate back to the MPC. Okay, now I see that one of the screws is not exactly tight. So let me tighten it up. Okay. Remove the towel and put the MPC back on the table. And also connect everything. And now let's start the MPC. Launch a new project. Go to Browser and Places. Now we see that the drive is now here. Let's check. Hold Shift and touch Drive Info to see the drive information. And yes, this is definitely my SSD. Now, the drive has no name and contains some older data that I don't want to have there. Let's get rid of that. To do so, let's go into controller mode. Pull the upper menu down and hit the chip button. Switch to controller mode. Your SSD drive is now visible on your computer, Mac or Windows. Simply find your drive and format it accordingly. You can use NTFS, exFAT or other formats, but I'll take exFAT for this example. I'll call my drive SSD Akai. Go back to standalone mode. I have to restart the MPC now. Again, start a new project. Go to Browse, Places. And there you go. Our drive is now called SSD Akai and it's empty. And this is it. Now I have an additional 500GB storage on my MPC Live III. Hit like and subscribe if you like this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.